know each other and have worked with each other in other situations. What does it feel like to be, I don't want to say competing because, well, I guess in a way you are competing for a particular job, but how does it feel to be sitting next to each other in a position where you know that one of you will become the Alice in Dairyland and others who maybe you're very good friends will not?
I actually, the first time on Thursday was the first time I met anyone here, so I didn't know I have a personal tie to anyone here, but I think throughout yesterday and today we've all kind of become, you know, sisters, I guess, or, you know, really close friends and now and kind of a little family, so no matter who gets to be Alice, we'll be supporting each other and we're just all there to support each other, so it's going to be hard, but it's exciting, it's very exciting.
And I would agree, I didn't know any of the other girls coming into this, but I think it's kind of a group effort. You know, we all want to see each other succeed and do well, so we're just kind of here to support each other.
And going off what she said, I think we're all so passionate about agriculture that, you know, it doesn't stop just because only one person is left. We're all going to go back to our counties and we're all going to be promoting agriculture in our own way. I'm getting very involved with Ag in the classroom now, so that's kind of my way of always staying connected to it.
I think it gives us kind of a comfort level too, to know that our good friends will be promoting agriculture. If it's not us ourselves, then it will be one of our really good friends who's promoting agriculture and getting out there. So it's a comfort level for us as we continue on in the process.
We've all bonded very much so this past couple of days, and it's going to be an amazing experience, the 3 days that we get to have in Moshire County, and I'll be excited for any one of us, and all of the girls are doing an amazing job.
Any other group question we have? I said, otherwise I know you have some radio interviews. Go ahead, sir.
Just a general question. Briefly, kind of just talk a little bit, if each of you would mention, what were the prime reasons why you decided to apply for the position of Alice?
Well, I believe that as an agriculturist, a passionate agriculturist, it's kind of our responsibilities and my responsibility to promote and inform how Wisconsin's fuel, fiber, and food is produced to consumers who don't know and are many generations removed from agriculture.
And I would exactly echo what Sarah said, and also just the fact of growing up and, you know, always seeing Alice and getting to be, you know, watching her and what she does and idolizing that and just wanting to be a part of that in that form, but also in promoting the other just diversity of agriculture in the state and, you know, just being able to spread the word and helping bridge that gap between the producers and the consumers is just a really big, just we're all very passionate and want to help in any way that we can.
We've had opportunities to go around the state before and promote this wonderful $59 billion industry. And I think as we look at our economy, agriculture and this industry is what's going to kind of bring us through. This is a constant job source, agriculture is, because everybody needs to eat and everybody needs to wear clothes and everybody needs to transport and move. And so just being able to promote this industry in this hard economic time is something that I think we're all very passionate about.
And basically going on with everything that they've said, each one of us is very passionate about agriculture, and we also realize that education of agriculture is very important because not many people do realize where their food came from and how essential, even, you know, talking about honeybees, how essential honeybees even are in the pollination process. So just using that as an example, it's very important for education of agriculture.
Something that's really come across these past 2 days has been all the passion of these girls that we all have for agriculture, and I think that's the number one thing that's really been driving us to be Alice in Dairyland. We want to educate those consumers that are, on average, 3 generations removed from agriculture.
And I know we mostly have ag media here, or good local media that understands agriculture, but I hope you do write in your articles or make sure in your story that you stress the fact that these women will be going through an interview process. I think people have that misconception sometimes. I think it's a contest or something like that. So you can see they're very well-qualified ag communicators. In fact, I know from my position in the media, probably the biggest problem and one of the key aspects of what Alice does is we have this misperception right now. You've got reality of what agriculture is, and then you've got people's perceptions. And unfortunately, sometimes they don't mesh. And I think it's people like Alice and what they do that really help people understand, you know, why we farm and why we farm the way we do and why it's so valuable, not only to our personal health, but the health of our state's economy. That's why I think it's important that people in the general public have as much respect as they do for this position. Also, ag literacy, as you mentioned, is unfortunately not at the level it should be at this stage in our lives and in this strong agricultural state. They help, again, try to bring that to a higher level, and you certainly can speak on this. All the kids you've talked to already at schools and you will talk to, there's a lot of them that probably get quite an education just from the time in the classroom.
Absolutely, that's the critical component. And one component of Alice and Dairyland is going to the fourth grade classrooms and even high school and middle school classrooms around Wisconsin. You're really bringing agriculture into their daily lives. And many people are surprised that hogs produce bacon and ham and pork chops and that beef animals produce steaks and hamburgers. And those seem basic fundamentals to us as we all enjoy those foods, but it's important that we reconnect our students to Wisconsin agriculture. And Alice and Dairyland is a vehicle to bring that daily communication into their lives and help share that message with moms and dads and parents to make those healthy choices of Wisconsin foods.
Big thing to stress, I don't think people really understand what it means to the tax base, what it means to their communities, the dollars that agriculture is involved. $162 million in this county alone. That's a pretty impressive figure. And these women are willing to tell that story throughout the state. So again,